When confidence walks in, insecurity shows out. Real Talk with Nige. Authentic, unapologetic conversation sharing deep and personal life experiences. Let me tell you something. They'll call you too much when your confidence exposes their insecurity. But here's the truth. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's earned. And insecurity, that's projection. In this episode, me and my sister Ebony get real about why insecure people try to dim your shine and how to protect your power. If you're tired of shrinking to make others comfortable, this one is for you. Let's start with the basics. Insecurity is not just a feeling. It's a state of doubt, fear, and instability. It's the voice that says you're not enough. It shows up as anxiety, comparison, and projection. Confidence, on the other hand, is certainty. It's earned assurance. It's the trust you have in yourself because you put in the work, face the setbacks, and still stand tall. So when insecure people cross path with confident people, there's a clash. Not because confidence is wrong, but because confidence exposes insecurity for what it is. And that's what we're breaking down today. Insecure people move in predictable ways. And if you've lived long enough, you've seen them. They minimize your wins because celebrating you reminds them of their own lack. They question your presence because your certainty highlights their hesitation. They criticize what they secretly crave. Your courage, your voice, and your presence. They throw subtle shots, hoping you'll shrink so they don't have to face their own reflection. These aren't random behaviors, though. They're defense mechanisms. Insecurity is a survival mode. But survival mode doesn't build growth. It just drags others down. All right, here's the psychology. Insecurity is rooted in fear and unhealed wounds. It's a lack of self-worth that turns into projection. Confidence is rooted in discipline and self-trust. It's the product of risk, resilience, and repetition. So when you show up confident, you're not just walking in a room, you're holding up a mirror, and that mirror forces people to see their hesitation, their fear, and their lack of growth. Some people would rather attack the mirror than face themselves. You've seen it everywhere. At work, when someone downplays your ideals. In relationships, when your strength makes a partner insecure. In families, when relatives tell you you're too much. Even with strangers who project their own doubt onto your presence. Truth is, insecure people don't hate your confidence. They hate the way it makes them feel about their own silence. So, Ed, let me bring you into this conversation because we've both seen this play out in real life. So, like, when somebody says to you, you're doing too much, like, how does that land with you? Like, have you even had that thrown at you?
No, that hasn't been thrown at me. I've thrown that at a lot of people, though.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about it.
I've definitely thrown that at you a couple times. I'll do that at a couple of people, and it is very much because of my own insecurities. I do believe so. Because when you see, I don't know, it's just been different situations where I felt like, seeing others be just them unapologetically, it does make you feel a certain way, especially if you haven't overcome that part of who you are yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think insecurity shows up louder in family dynamics or in friendships? Where have you felt it the most? Should I go here? Let me answer this. So, let me tell you. So, I'm going to say definitely family. I've had experiences with my family members because I got that type of family, we got that type of family that growing up, like realizing now, looking back, certain people, a lot of us, that's how it is in my family. instead of encouraging someone and lifting them up, you take their flaws and you point them out and you expose them and you pick on them, and you make them feel small. You make them feel less than and not worthy to even be around you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, it's definitely loud in the family dynamics. Friendships, I've had it in friendships too. And I can't say that maybe at that time in my friendships, I was the one that was insecure. And I'm looking at everybody else around me, and in my mind and in my eyes, they're doing better than me, you know? Mm-hmm. I ain't on their level to me. So, I mean, this is years ago. This ain't nothing now. Mm-hmm. But it's like, that was my own insecurity, you know? So I could say that I did look up to some of my friends because they were doing things that I wanted to do. So I didn't let their insecurity break me. I mean, my insecurity of who they were and how they carried themselves break me. I kind of admired what they were doing. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to get like that, but I didn't have the mind to get that way. Right. I was in a whole nother way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? But, shit.
And I feel, and not even to get it to stay on that topic a bit,
we could keep
to bring it back to family. I feel like our insecurities.
Stop moving in that squeaky chair.
The insecurities show up louder in family. I don't think it does show up louder in family. I think it's more, I don't want to say accepted, but I think it's more overlooked in family. Mm-hmm. How you just explained, you know, family members just picking out the most. Just the most surface flaw that they know bothers you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And just throwing daggers and daggers and daggers. A lot of people write it off as sibling bickering. A lot of people write it off as sibling rivalry. Right. You know what I'm saying? But shit like that really stings in it. It can last. Yeah, it can last over a long time, a really long time. And myself in friendships, I haven't, to be really honest and open right now, I do have a small circle of friends, people that I do call friends, but I think I'm still working on myself and learning how to be a friend. You know what I mean?
That's deep.
Like, I don't think I even know how to be a good friend. And that's my insecurity from me comparing myself to, okay, that's how a friend acts in other people's friendship dynamics. You know what I mean? Not even trusting myself to, and being afraid, again, insecurity is fear. It hides in fear. It hides in anxiety. So that's my fear of messing up in a friendship, or I don't want my friend being mad at me, or I don't, you know what I'm saying? Just not taking that risk that they said confident people usually have. You know what I'm saying? So
that's, you know what, sister, I'm gonna tell you that is big that you can say that out loud, because that's like the first step to working on yourself is admitting it. You know what I'm saying? So you're on the right path. You definitely are. Okay, so how do you personally handle it when someone tries to minimize your confidence? Do you clap back, or do you just let it roll off?
I'm the type of person that lets it roll off and act like it don't bother me. Yeah, I'm definitely that type of person. And I'll go home in the moment. I'll be more confident about it rolling off my shoulder. But when I go home and rethink it, this is past stuff. Even some stuff now still, but I believe that I've experienced so much and worked on myself in different ways that I know how to, I don't want to say manage it more, but I know how I've grown from it. Right. From different experiences. So, but I would say that, what was the question again?
How do you personally handle it when someone tries to minimize your confidence? Do you clap back, or do you just let it roll off?
I wish I would clap back in moments, but I've had experiences where I've clapped back and people tried to minimize my feelings, or I was just playing, or why you take it like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, like I may be more
Exactly
sensitive.
what insecure people do.
Yeah. I might be
Fake
more
people do. Yeah.
I might be more insecure about, or not insecure, more sensitive in certain areas. You know what I mean? But my feelings weren't validated so much growing up, not just in my family, but in friendship dynamics or whatever, that I've fell into a shell. You know what I mean? And I let that ride my whole adulthood for a number of years, just staying in depression and, you know what I mean? Just not facing the world, just converting into my own. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's easier just to convert and isolate into your own, because can't nobody bother you. Can't nobody hurt you there. You know what I'm saying? You can control the environment. And that's what anxiety is. Being in fear of not having control or losing control or not knowing the what ifs and, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's definitely what I've,
well, I'm going to say, like, do I clap back?
You definitely clap back.
No. Okay, hold on.
You definitely.
Hold on. Let me say what I do. No, years ago, I'm gonna clap back. Mm-hmm. Now, not. It depends on who it is and where it's coming from. Mm. But really, like I said, at the end of the night, I reflect back on my day. It just happens like that. Mm-hmm. And I could think of like a conversation or how something happened that I'm like, wait a minute, was this person trying to be funny or something? Or somebody moving weird with me? So now I'm going to handle it. I have to handle it. If it bothers me, I have to confront it, because I'm the type of person that's going to have an uncomfortable conversation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But
so you rather go head on?
I'd rather confront the situation. Yeah. If it's bothering me, hell yeah, I want to confront that, because especially if I'm around you a lot, or if I have to be around you, or if I like being around you, I'm going to confront it, because if I don't, it's going to mess everything else up, you know? So I'm going to come back. But if I felt like somebody coming at me crazy, I'm clapping back, and I'm going to read you all your rights really well too, you know? So let's just move on. I'm going to read them real well. What's one moment where you knew someone's reaction wasn't about you at all, but about their own insecurity?
I can't think of one right off the bat, but I would say, yeah, I can kind of think of one, because it was this.
We don't this lady. Even. We're not okay. Because I was gonna say, let's not mention names.
Nah, it's this lady that I don't want to say working with, but you know what I'm saying. She has a title behind her name, and I felt as though she tried to belittle my my position where I'm at right now, and I felt like she just has a belittling way of speaking. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know
how to talk to people.
I don't know if that's just who she is, or that's just how, or she was just trying to belittle me, because I've seen her do it to a couple of other, you know, people.
But do you think do you think that it's her, it's not about you?
I do.
It's her own insecurity.
I do. I think it's her own insecurity, because I watch her mannerism. I'm a good observer. You know what I mean? I observe a lot. So I observe that she has insecurities. And we all do. I don't think, and we all do. Mm-hmm. And we all do.
Even the confident people have insecurities.
Yes. Yeah. But I feel like, I don't know, I think she was trying to like push her, like flex her muscles using me. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? And I chose not to address it, but I did bring it to a higher up. You know what I mean? Because
that's a whole nother conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's not even get into that. But
I just, yeah, that's how I handled it.
Well,
you know what I mean? That's how I handled it.
So, let me see. Do you think women, especially black women, get labeled as too confident more often? How have you seen that play out? I just don't. I personally never heard anybody say that black women were too confident.
Yeah.
Because if you really ask me, there are very confident black women, and I mean, hey, I'm one of them. But what I'm saying is, too confident sounds like arrogance, but confidence is not arrogant. You know what I'm saying? So if you say somebody's too confident, you're really either saying that they love themselves too much or they're arrogant. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I don't think black women are too confident, but black women that aren't confident need to get confident. That's how I look at it. So, whatever.
Love themselves more.
Yeah.
Love themselves first, yeah. But I've heard that before. I've actually heard an interviewer ask Serena Williams when she was like 12, because she was going up against this pro couple of times over winner of the tennis Open or something like that, and he was interviewing her, and he was like, do you think you can beat her? She was like, yeah, I know I can beat her. He was like, oh, you know. It was a white interviewer. And then he was like, don't you think you're a little bit too confident? And she was like, no. And mind you, her father, he stood up and was like, and he defended her like, she done told you that she's confident.
Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who are you to tell her that she's too confident? You know what I mean?
Because her confidence made him smart. He thought she shouldn't be that confident.
Very true. You hit it right on the nail.
Yeah.
Yeah. He felt like she should have dumbed her confidence down to make him feel good, to make or that good sportsman like bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't know. But she believed in herself. She believed in her talent. It wasn't like she was being cocky. She just believed in her ability.
And that's what
that made him feel uncomfortable.
You believe in yourself. Right. Believing in yourself is what you should do. Because everybody's not going to believe in you. Everybody's not going to believe in your dream. Yo. Nobody ain't gonna just be by your side the whole time you're pursuing your dream. What you believe for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's crazy. You got to be careful with allowing people to say certain things to you. Trying to speak that bad stuff on you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't go like that. So.
And agreeing with it.
Nah, for real. Like,
I've definitely like agreed with shit that I've and internalized shit. You know what I'm saying? When shit don't even be about me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just internalizing it from my mental experience, from my, my life experiences. Oh, well, just they see through my shell. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I don't know. But I don't know. I just want to say another question. So, like, in relationships, when it comes to being a confident person and having a partner that isn't as confident as you, and they're projecting their insecurities on you. Now the relationship's not going to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because a person like me, for example, I'm not about to let you dumb me down, but have I dumbed myself down? Have I dimmed my light? Yeah. For somebody to shine. Yeah, I've done that before.
Oh, yeah.
Should I have? Hell no. But, I mean, hey, stuff happens, I mean, I guess that could go vice versa, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've definitely been in that situation. I've been the receiver and the person who was doing it as well. You know what I'm saying? And I just stayed in something that too long. I knew I should have and I knew that I was just, being taken advantage of when it got to the point of just.
And that's another thing we do. Women do this, and probably men too. I'm not a man. I can't tell you what they think or how they feel, but I mean, as a human being, we do that. You know what I'm saying? We know we should not still be there, and we stay.
Yeah.
Why?
And it's not so much that and it wasn't so much that it was me projecting my insecurity just to do it. It was because the things that the partner, at the time was saying, the behavior wasn't matching with it. So it was inconsistency.
Right.
You know, it was that built mistrust. And you know, we both weren't at a point where you know, we could meet each other's expectations as a partner, because I know on my end I wasn't, you know, so, you know, I just had to let that thing go. But
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Goodbye.
But that's definitely something that I've experienced, which many women experience.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, many black women too.
Men too.
Anybody. I would say many black women have experienced that.
Yeah. Well,
you know.
Stop moving in that squeaky chair.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
It's uncomfortable.
All right, so this is basically the response to everything, all these questions, all this whole conversation. Do not explain your confidence. It is not up for debate. We don't do that.
Explain that to me.
Okay, just like why you doing that, and why you think you could do this, and because I can. What do you mean? Who is you?
Stand on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand on mine. You know, like, who is anybody to tell me what to do, how to do, what to believe, especially about me? You know, so it's like, yeah, don't ever explain your confidence. My confidence is not up for debate. If you feel some type of way, you have a choice not to be around me. If you, and I've had this, especially in prison. Man, listen, I wasn't one to really hang around females. I did have female friends, but I wasn't no big hang around girls type person, you know. So being in prison, especially the 8.5 years in South Carolina, and the you know what, it was a 10.5 year stretch altogether, but surrounded by females, oh my goodness, was crazy. But a lot of people really challenged my confidence because I speak how I speak. I stand on I don't let no, you're not. You're not about to try to make me uncomfortable. And if I am uncomfortable in a situation, I know that I can remove myself. I know I don't have to deal with things. I know I don't have to talk to people. I don't got to deal with them. So I'm not going to sit in something that's going to make me uncomfortable. So my response to people when they tell me I talk crazy or what, they can't handle that.
See, my arrogance and my insecurity would keep me in.
I don't, and that's my thing. I don't have arrogance. Yeah. I'm standing on me. I believe in me. I know who I am. So you're not about to make me feel less than what I know I am. Okay. So that's my thing. They say, oh, like, you talk crazy. And I say, well, you ain't got to be around me. You know that, right? Yeah. If you don't like how I talk, don't talk to me. That's just the bottom line. So don't explain your confidence to nobody. It is not up for debate. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable, because that's self-betrayal, yo. And that's another thing I say to people.
Wow.
Do not renege on yourself. Don't renege on you. Come on now. You going all out for the next person. There are people that I could get up and jump on my bed and run and do all of this for you. I can stop what I'm doing that I know I need to do to help you, but I can't do it for myself because I'm too tired. Right. Or I don't feel like it. You crazy. You better stop shrinking to make other people comfortable, because all they doing is walking all over you, yo. And I've had it done to me. Not once, not twice, but many times.
Self-betrayal.
Yeah, self-betrayal. That's what it is. You got to love yourself more. And as hard as you going for one person, you better go harder for you. This is you. This is your life. Are you crazy? You allowing somebody to make you feel small and you playing on that smallness? Yeah. Come on now. We ain't gonna do that.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Distance is wisdom. Protect your peace. Oh, yeah. If it don't align, decline it. Let it go. Let it go. Distance is everything for me. Listen, I will get my peace. I'm gonna get my peace. I will block you. My cutoff game is crazy strong because I don't care. I know that's right. I can love you so much and we can talk all the time, but once I feel like it's enough, it is enough. You got to go. If you ain't adding to anything that, my happiness, if you're not adding to anything that's good that I'm doing, or what, like elevating my mind, I don't want to be around negative. I don't want to be around nothing that's not aligning with me. I need to be around people that's like-minded. I need to be around people that is going somewhere. We focused on type same things. We doing something, So yeah, distance is wisdom. Do not be afraid to cut people off. You was born alone. You came into this world by yourself. Unless you had a twin, unless you had other siblings that was born with you, you was born by yourself, yo. There's a reason we born alone.
Yeah.
We go through things in life by ourselves. It doesn't matter who's there, because you're really going through it, because you're the one feeling that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? It's about the way you look at things too. Because I definitely protect my peace of mind, my peace of being, my energy, because I know how I can walk in the room and fuck it up. With my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly.
So I stay the fuck away.
What you saying? You done walked in the room and fucked it up for me a few times. Yes, ma'am. I know exactly what you're saying.
But it's the way you look at it too. I look at it as, I was looking at it as a negative for so long, but as I've grown into who I am as a woman, now I understand it. Even hearing that, protecting my peace and distance is wisdom. So that just made me look at it completely different.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, it's the way you look at it too.
You got to protect your peace, because you got to guard your mind. Yeah. Don't let their doubt become your doubt.
Guard your believer.
Don't let, so you believe in what you're doing, and you believing in yourself, and you're on your path, and here comes somebody say something that make you feel some type of way, and you let it make you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So guard your mind. Yeah. Guard your mind, yo. Like, your mind is your peace. If your mind ain't right, you all over the place. So if you confident in what you believe in, what you're doing, yo, you are your own worst enemy, really. Other people might do it, but if you allow what other people to say and think about you, and matter of fact, this is just it, the bottom line. You have to not care what anybody thinks about you to move forward in life and get your mind right and to do the things that you really want to do. You worried about what people are going to think about you. You worried about what people are going to say about you. Nah. Guard your mind. Because listen, God blesses us. He gives us ideas. He gives us opportunities. And once you start losing that belief in yourself, them opportunities fly on to the next. Oh, you can't handle it. Let me go on to my next one. You feel me? So yeah, guard your mind. That's important. Do not let their doubt become your doubt.
And just to add on to that, I want to add on to when we say mind, guard your mind, and your mind is your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, which is basically your soul. You know what I'm saying? So you got to guard your believer. Your mind is your believer. You got to guard what you believe. You got to guard what comes into your eyes, what comes into your ears, what comes into your space, your energy. You got to guard that because it's only you. You only get you one time. Sorry. You only get you one time.
Nah, that's it. We only get a lot one time. Shit. So basically, keep shining anyway. Their insecurity is theirs. Your confidence is yours. You know what I'm saying? And your confidence is not up for negotiation. Not at all. Protect it like you protect your peace. And if you don't know how to do that, you need to start learning. You need to start learning how to protect your peace. How to just be bold and say what it is. Stop letting people walk all over you, man. You're not here for that. Y'all don't understand that in life, we are born to live and then die. So are you going to waste your living time allowing people to walk all over you and discourage you? You're not going to make nothing happen for you in this lifetime? Come on, we only got it now. There's nothing else after this that I know of. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't come back.
Your confidence is not up for negotiation. Protect it like you protect your peace. We out of this. Listen, Insecurity will always try to dim your confidence, but you are not responsible. What the hell happened here? But you are not responsible for someone else's fear. You worked for your confidence. You earned your voice. You built your presence. And anyone who feels threatened by it is revealing their reflection, not your reality. So keep standing tall. Keep speaking your truth. And stop dimming your light for people who have not found theirs yet. Confidence is power. And if you can't handle it, that's on them. And that's real talk. Thanks for joining our real, authentic, and unapologetic conversation today. I appreciate your support. And if you enjoyed the conversation, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this with friends. And be sure to join us next time on Real Talk with Nige, where we tell real stories. We cannot make this shit up.